John Ball Zoo is home to over 200 different species of animals and 2,000 individuals. We're committed to conserving wild animals and wild places by actively engaging with our community to make that happen. The employees that help make this happen include a variety of animal care staff, including zookeepers, veterinary staff, and commissary staff. The zoo team also includes members in marketing, development, education, conservation, and guest services. Each position here at the zoo is responsible for doing their part so that the zoo can continue to meet its mission. Responsibility plays a key role in every position here at the zoo. Let's find out what it means to some of our different team members. As Education Program Manager here at John Ball Zoo, I oversee all of our school, youth, and family programs. Responsibility to me means that I am accountable for all of the work that I do each and every day. Whether that's providing an amazing camp experience to our campers and their parents, or whether it means that I am dependable in terms of showing up on time and prepared for the programs that I'm teaching, or even building trust with the employees that I oversee. Responsibility plays a role in everything that I do each and every day.
In the food and beverage department, we have to show responsibility in all kinds of ways. It's important that we're here for our guests, and that includes providing them safe food, so following procedures and policies correctly, but it also includes things like making sure we count their change back twice so that they're getting the service that they expect. And for me as the manager here, it's important that my employees feel that I'm responsible because I'm here to support them and they count on me for tools and resources. So it's important for me to show up and be dependable.
For me, responsibility means taking care of the animals that I work with, but also making sure that I'm helping my coworkers in the best way that I can. Some of the examples of things that I do to help keep my coworkers, to work well with my coworkers would be to make sure I'm in on time to work, to make sure I'm talking and communicating with them well throughout the day, and to also make sure that I'm writing really good notes about the things that my animals are doing throughout the day so that all the rest of my coworkers, all the keepers that I work with, they can see what those animals are doing without really having to talk to me. I am responsible for the animals I work for in my section, and some of the things that I do for them include feeding them, giving them water, moving them to different places, checking locks to make sure that they are safe. At the end of the day, my most important thing that I'm supposed to do is to make sure those animals are safe and the people that I work with are safe too.
Hi everyone, my name is Shakira and I work in the commissary here at John Ball Zoo, and that means that I'm in charge of making sure the animals all get the right food that they're going to eat every single day. So I'm responsible for getting out all my tools, setting everything up in my kitchen, and then I get to work preparing all the animal diets. So usually every day I prepare all sorts of different fruits and vegetables. Sometimes some of the animals like to eat worms or bugs, or sometimes they eat meat as well. So all those things, I have a big checklist of different animals and what they eat, and I try to make it my best the way that the zookeepers and the animals like it. So for me, being responsible means that I'm dependable, that the zookeepers and the animals can count on me to make sure that they get the food that they like and that's really nutritious. I have to pay close attention to detail because a lot of the animals like their food. Some of them like it cut up in French fries, some of them like it really little, some of them like it really big, so I have to pay close attention to that. And I also have to answer questions for zookeepers sometimes who say, hey, my animal doesn't really like this anymore. Is there something else they can try? So there's lots of different ways that I have to be responsible at my job every day.
So you've heard from lots of different zoo staff on what responsibility means to them. Now you can start to think about how you want to be responsible in your own life right now that will help you prepare for any future career you might have. Whether that's at school and checking over your homework a couple of times before turning it in, making sure you've got all your materials ready to start class, or maybe at home it looks like stepping up to help take care of a family pet or a younger sibling. All of those things you can tweak a little bit and prepare yourself to be a great employee in the future. And we'd love to have you here at the zoo. We highly encourage anyone interested in a zoo career to get experience, whether that means coming and taking classes here at the zoo, volunteering as a zoo volunteer, or even with your family. And we hope to see you out here at John Ball Zoo.